living La Vida Loca around the greens, living the good life with a second World Golf Championships win, his fourth straight on tour. At the Anderson Consulting Match Play Championship in February, a quiet yet ferocious champion emerged. Prior to that event, 35-year-old Jeff Maggart had been a 13-time runner-up, but with some brilliant iron play, he reversed that dubious trend. It took 38 holes. With a delicate touch from just off the green, Maggart set off a jubilant celebration and set the World Golf Championships on the road to success.
Now, Gene Sarazen was a feisty little fellow, full of dash and vim and vigor from the time he appeared as a tournament player.
He's been an ambassador to the game. You know, he's always represented the game, to the nth degree, just first class.
Gene Sarazen, to me, he's a small man in stature with a big heart. He's a little giant.
Well, he invented the sand wedge. He's the man that invented the wedge we all use in the sand now by putting the flange on the bottom of the club.
He epitomized the gentleman's side of golf playing.
The greatest thing that happened in my lifetime is when I met a girl by the name of Mary Catherine Peck. And I was married in 1924. I was married for 62 years because I think she had more to do with my career than anybody else.
His image, unmistakable. His swing, silky smooth. His impact on the game, immeasurable. Resplendent in his trademark knickers and Ben Hogan tam o'shanter cap, Payne Stewart was one of the most recognizable figures in golf. Yet before his untimely death in a plane crash last October, it was Payne's game and passion that made him one of golf's most revered competitors. Victories in 20 years on tour, including 3 major championships. Stewart's career reached a crescendo in one of the most exciting and memorable championships in U.S. Open history. Stewart won his second U.S. Open victory in June, climaxed by a 15-foot putt on the 18th hole, the longest putt ever to decide the fate of the Open. After their back nine duel, he told Phil Mickelson, whose wife was expecting their first child, "There's nothing like being a father." Admitting his priorities had changed, Stewart rededicated himself to his family after last year's Open Championship loss.
I grew so much last year at the U.S. Open. I'm not going to blink and miss my family growing up. You know, I took 2.5 months off. I didn't play from the Sarazen to after the 1st of January, and I don't plan on playing this fall. You know, I'm going to be a father, and I'm going to see my family grow up. It's very important to me. Golf is secondary to my family, and if I can never play again, so be it.
He rededicated himself to his faith and found peace. And he rededicated himself to his game and found triumph. In his quest to make his 5th Ryder Cup team this fall, he inspired the U.S. team to bring back the cup. The affable Payne Stewart had turned a page on his life and his career. A special competitor who contributed enormously to the positive image of professional golf. Payne Stewart. Father. Friend. Champion.
Where I was with my faith last year and where I am now is leaps and bounds. I'm so much more at peace with myself than I've ever been in my life.
In the news, the first tee program is going overseas. The first European facility will be established in Andalusia, Spain. And with the end of the year, the final stats are in. Brad Faxon lived up to his reputation by posting the best putting average in 1999. Payne Stewart's second-place finish serves both as a reminder of the recent tragedy and of his outstanding final season. The driving distance leader wasn't surprising either. John Daly's 305-yard average was the longest of all time. While Tiger finished 3rd in putting, he dominated several categories, as might be expected. The most important bottom-line category, scoring average, went to Woods with a weighted per-round average of 68.43. His average dropped almost a full stroke compared to last season. The first PGA Tour stop of 2000 actually ties back to this past year. Only the champions from 1999 earn invitations to January's Mercedes Championships in Hawaii.
All right.
Tiger Woods will be the story as he goes for his 5th consecutive victory, a feat unmatched since Ben Hogan won 6 straight in 1948. The special year on the calendar will feature a pair of historic venues. The famed Pebble Beach Golf Links will host its 4th United States Open. The course last held the event in 1992, when Tom Kite, who's eligible for the Senior Tour in 2000, won his first major. The British Open will be held at what is traditionally considered the birthplace of golf, the old course at St. Andrews. The course first hosted the Open way back in 1873. While the majors give a nod to tradition, 2000 will also bring new vitality to the schedule through the World Golf Championships. The EMC World Cup will become the 4th tournament in the series started this past year. The international flavor will also come through at the President's Cup. The United States squad hopes to take back the cup from the international team when the event returns to its first home, the Robert Trent Jones Club in Virginia. As the year 2000 approaches, glory awaits those who prove themselves worthy. As we end the year, a musical tribute to the game and 1999.